All right, fellas, it's Mark Parson, Cornerback Pro, former NFL cornerback of the Texans and the Saints. I went to Ohio University, and now I'm coaching y'all up. All right, so today we're going to talk about 40-yard dash. And then I'm going to give you some resources of where you can go to get a faster 40-yard dash. I know because my fastest time ever was a 4.4. All right, so it was about a 4.44. And here's the thing. Look, the 40-yard dash matters, bruh. So when you go to these, like you high school guys, when you go to these camps, and if you can get in the top 5, obviously we're going for number 1, but if you can get in that top 5 40-yard dash times, that can really help you get ranked, or that can really help you get your name called and get and stand out for other schools to see you, because that's what they go off of. They go off of the measurables at your camp, okay? Because that's what they can trust. So I can trust, if I'm a recruiter, if I'm a college scout coach or whatever, I can, if you go to the Nike opening camp or the Rivals camp or the Under Armour camp, you go to these camps and you run a fast 40 or the top 540 or top 10, I can be like, okay, he runs this. It's legit. Because look, if you go to everybody's huddle, everybody runs a 4.3. Everybody runs a 4.4. But if you do it at one of these camps, you're going to show out. Now, I'm going to let this video play, but I just want to show you that. This is John Ross of last year. He broke the record in the 40-yard dash. You best believe he's going to get drafted. Because at that point, you can have all right film, all right technique. You run the 4.22, god dog it, you getting drafted. You can come off the street. Look, let me tell y'all something about how important 40-yard dash is. I know because I literally didn't get drafted because of it. I had Coach Davey Gibbs say, look, Mark, the reason why we didn't draft you because we didn't like your 40 time. So when I tell you this, I'm telling you from experience. Okay? So there are guys who were driving a beer truck who came in on a trial and ran a fast 40 and got picked up, at least got into camp. Now, if you suck, then obviously, you're not going to last. But if you can run a fast 40-yard dash, you got a shot. So let's let this play. Oh, email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com so you can get the training program, mind and body, and then I can get you the one-on-one mastery course, all right? All right, so let's get it. John Ross, receiver out of Washington. Watch his start. Bam. Incredible, man. So look at his height and size. It's only 5'10". That's like around what my size was. I'm probably short. I'm like 5'9". I should tell people I'm 5'10". That's another thing. The measurables, they're gonna get you at the camp. Everybody's a little bit taller on their huddle. So the first thing, the 40-yard dash, obviously you got to be in shape. You got to train your muscles for speed and explosive power. All right. And then the 40-yard dash. I mean the 40-yard start. So I'm gonna give you some resources. Man, that dude was flying, bro. Look at this. Between Odell Beckham, Julio Jones, and John Ross. Incredible. So he broke the record, man. So 40-yard start. I mean, there are different. There's different variations of 40-yard start. So you got to find out what works best for you. But I would say this. A couple resources who I know have gotten guys faster and gotten their 40-yard dash down. I mentioned it before. That Tom Shaw, okay? Tom Shaw down there in Florida. Now it costs, again, we talked about it's gonna cost you. So it costs a little money, but it costs to be the boss sometimes. Tom Shaw down there, I've seen years of guys where they go down there and get their 40-yard dash right. That's one guy. Now another guy is one of my guys. He was the record holder of the 100-meter, the Olympic time or whatever, the fastest 100-meter runner for some time. His name is Tim Montgomery. I think he's down there in Jacksonville, Florida. It's called Numa Speed. So that's another guy. He knows what he's talking about. Who else? Oh, EJ Frayne up in New Jersey. He ran a 4.2. And he knows how to train for explosive power and speed. I can put his information down at the bottom for you. And lastly, I gotta go with my guy down here in Richmond, Virginia. So I'm trying to spread it out so you guys on the East Coast can know where to go to really get right. The next guy is Shane Sykes. So Shane Sykes, I've seen Shane shoot. Shane took me down to a 4.4. He knows how to train for explosive power. He knows how to do the 40-yard start. He used to work at Tennessee as a coach, and now he's just training guys for combine training down here, and NFL guys, and then high school kids. So he knows his functional movement, all of that stuff. He knows he can train you up and get you right down here in Richmond, Virginia. Shane Sykes. You can email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. If you live in this area, I can give you his number. You know what I mean? For you local guys. But bruh, if I could stress how important the 40-yard dash is. The 40-yard dash, and you would think like, well, coach, how important is the 40-yard dash? Well, you think like there's some guys who don't run super fast 40s who are like some of the best players that we've ever, had. You don't have to have a super fast 40 when it comes to being successful in football. But you got to understand something about these combines and pro days and stuff. It's become its own sport itself. Like you literally, that's kind of where I got. Like I shouldn't say that. I didn't get got. I messed up when I went to training for my NFL combine and pro day. I was focusing on being being a really good cornerback. So looking at that's why I'm able to teach y'all, because I learned so much when it comes to the technique of being a great cornerback, like technique and all that stuff, and being in shape. But when you go into these pro days and these trials, even for you guys who are out of school, you're just trying to get a workout, bruh. This is how you get picked up. Like a lot of those tryouts, like the CFL tryouts, are money makers, man. So you pay your money, and if you may be half decent or good, but you don't give like, dang, I ain't get picked up. How can I get picked up, bruh? 40-yard dash, 40-yard dash. That's how you get picked up. You run a 4.3, you run a low 4.4, you got a shot. Okay. That's gonna be your money. That's how you're gonna get picked up. So I just want to tell you guys, first of all, make sure that you have the proper training. Make sure that you're in shape. Make sure you're extremely explosive and strong, flexible. And make sure you get with the right trainer who can teach you the 40-yard start, and then practice it, and then be confident in it. So it's gonna take reps, but that is my advice when it comes to that. Let me go over the resources again. Hit up Tom Shaw down there in Florida. I think he's in Florida. It's either Louisiana or Florida. I think it's Florida. But you can Google it, of course. You got Tim Montgomery down there in Jacksonville, Florida. Numa Speed. You can follow him on Instagram. Tell him that I sent you. Hit him with the DM. And then you got EJ Frame up for there for you North guys up in Jersey. EJ Frame. And then Shane Sykes down here in Richmond. Any of those guys can get you right, and really, really focus on that. Look. Again, we talk about mind power, right? Your mind literally can control how your body acts. I'm serious. You ever heard of the placebo effect, where people, they may be sick, and then they they give them like a sugar pill. The doctor gave them sugar pills, but they didn't tell them that. They were like, hey, this is gonna make you feel better. This is gonna heal you. And then their mind actually goes and heals them, and they're like, yo, you believed it. You believed it. You feel me? Like the mind controls the body. I'm telling you, the mind controls all of that stuff. So what you got to do is you got to try to get your mind to believe stuff, right? And that takes affirmation. It's a mental skill. Like every day when you wake up in the morning, I run a 4.3. Literally, I run a 4.4. I run a 4.4. When you wake up, you have put it on, put the 40-yard dash time that you want to run, put it on your wall. I run this. And then at lunchtime, I run this. Keep it on your phone. I run this. Right before you go to bed, I run this. Imagine yourself on that 40-yard dash start, because you learned from a professional, and then you worked out hard all throughout the day. You're eating right. And imagine yourself, fall asleep, imagine yourself running that 40-yard dash. How would it feel? What would you hear after you run it? Would you hear the scouts say, ooh, you know what I mean? Like, who is this kid? Who is this kid? Put him down. How would it feel? So It's a lot of things that goes into it, but understand the importance of the 40-yard dash. I'm telling you, you need to be in the top 5 or the top 10 of your camp, high school guys. You college guys, you need to get. Of course, everybody want to run 4 too, but you need to get as close as possible. That's money, man. That's the difference between you getting drafted and not getting drafted. Your 40-yard dash, and then even you NFL guys, like when they bring you when you're professional, and let's say you're not on a team, you trying to get back. They call it you on the streets, and you trying to get back on a squad. Man, they're gonna make you run a 40-yard dash for the most part. They're gonna make you still run it. Now, usually when it comes to the NFL guys, they just want to see if you in shape, see if if you healthy, you're not gonna pull no muscles. But for the faster you run, the better your chances. All right. So I just wanted to. This 40-yard dash is huge. Let's watch it one more time. Let's watch this fast joker one more time. John Ross. That 40-yard start. The start is key too. Now this joker naturally fast. Don't get it twisted. He's naturally fast, but that start can shave off time. What they do is they break it up, so you get the start, the middle, and the end, the finish when you're at top speed, top end speed. And he actually hurts himself right here. I don't know what he did because I wasn't even watching the combine last year. One thing about me, I noticed that I needed to do my Olympic lifts like power cleans, squats, deadlifts. Like that's when I'm at my fastest and quickest is when I'm doing power cleans, hang cleans, like really pumping iron. That's for me. When I was going into the league, at Prime U, we didn't really do that stuff, and it hurt my time. Um, so I just know what works best for me now. You got to know your body. Know your body. Um, but again, you should be doing that stuff anyways, because that's just gonna help you in football in general. Power cleans, hang cleans. If you don't know how to do it, you need to learn. You need to practice. That's how I learned. It didn't just come naturally. I had to work at it. Power cleans, back squats, front squats. Plyometrics, deadlifts. I saw EJ. EJ got a whole. EJ comes up with some elaborate workouts, man. I check him out on his Instagram all the time. But you need to be explosive. It's explosive power, and then mix that with cause I remember Trenton Holiday. Trenton Holiday was probably one of the fastest human beings I've ever been around. It was amazing to watch. He's really small. He's probably like 5'6", maybe 170. I don't know. But when I saw him in the weight room, bruh, old buddy was lifting like the lineman. Like he was, he was extremely strong. So if you mix that with some flexibility, the fast twitch fibers, but then you mix that strength, like compared to his body size, like you're gonna be fast, at least for the first 30 meters, at least for the first 20 meters, you're gonna be fast, and then form's gonna carry you. So, anyways, email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Ask me for the training program so we can begin to get you elite, so you can perform at a high level and get the scholarship or get to the league. I need more guys in the league. I need more guys getting scholarships. I'm really pressing for it this year. I'm really pressing. So I need you to press. All right. And then again, I got the 101 tutorial of the mastery course that I put together. A series of videos and explanations on that. So I need you guys to hustle. I need you guys to really hustle and work hard today. Do 200 push-ups. Do your sprints. Watch more film. I was telling one of my college guys, you need to watch at least 4 hours of film. You need to watch it. Become second nature, okay? Do something to make yourself great today. All right, guys, hit me up. Peace.